All right, well, that was cool. That guy's a doctor. He is finishing up his residency in 3 days and is a dermatologist who obviously enjoys skin.
So, if you think about when life first formed billions of years ago, in order to have complex life, or any life at all, the molecules of life need to be somehow sequestered from the environment. There has to be some interface between what is living and what is non-living. And so to have life at all, you have to have the concept of skin. So in that sense, skin is actually the most ancient organ and the most vital organ for even the concept of life to happen. And so my interest is in looking at how that barrier between living and the rest of everything else has changed over time. And so you can look at pretty much any animal on Earth, or any bacteria, virus, little pond scum, whatever it is, they have some mechanism to protect themselves from the outside world. The other thing that's interesting to me about skin is that what animals do and organisms do is interact with the outside world. So if you look at something's skin, you get a really good sense of what it actually does in its day-to-day life. And as a result, skin has had to evolve lots of different types of surfaces. Anytime you see an animal touching something or doing something or interacting, it's using skin to do it. So it ends up being a very diverse organ. There's a lot of different functions that it performs, whereas the kidneys, for example, they filter out waste from our bodies. And
right.
No matter what animal you look at, it filters out waste from our bodies. And there's a little bit of difference here and there, but the skin, to me, is just a very diverse organ because it needs to be there for pretty much every organism there is.
So is skin like a shell?
Yeah, it's essentially an interface. So it performs several different functions. One is physical protection from stuff, like whatever might hit you or touch you or crash into you, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But it also prevents your contents from spilling out into the environment. We're walking around on land, and there's air, and air evaporates water, and we're filled with water. So the skin has to prevent water from leaving our bodies. That's it's intuitive and it makes sense, but it's actually a difficult task. And the way that skin does it is actually very interesting. And animals have evolved to do that, or organisms have evolved to do that in multiple areas of life. So insects are walking around and they have a very different skin from us, and they've had to solve that challenge a little bit differently.
So you're looking at not just human skin, but skin, animal skin.
Skin as a concept.
As a concept.
Yeah. Another more recent development in skin, because we have eyes, we've evolved eyeballs. Light bounces off of our outer layer and into our eyes and helps us make decisions about other organisms.
Yeah.
And so when you look at a colorful bird, the bird's feathers are actually skin appendages. Feathers are just pieces of skin. And all those colors have evolved because birds have eyes, and they're trying to make decisions about each other, about who to mate with, or they're trying to hide from predators, or whatever the case is. So you have all these very interesting pressures that are applied to skin from the outside world that creates an incredible diversity. A lot of really interesting stuff.
Wow, fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating, Doc.
Yeah.
And I think we're about here, yeah?
Yeah, we're here.
Is this about right?